Hello everyone, my name is SiC, welcome back to Factorio. Sorry it's been a while because I've been sick for the past week. Literally this time. You might still hear it in my voice if you're familiar with my videos. My voice is a little bit heavier than usual. And my nose is still a little bit messed up, but I can talk. Anyway, I noticed a problem with my factories, and that is that some of the science isn't working anymore because we are running 0.17 and the recipe has changed, particularly for the purple science and the blue science. Now the blue science now requires sulfur, advanced circuits and engine units. It's getting engine units and it's getting something else as well, but I'm not entirely sure what this is. This looks to be mining drills. Yeah. Alright, so definitely we don't need the mining drills anymore. Yeah, we can switch that off. We can get rid of all of this, or at least we can clear this belt, because what we need instead is sulfur. Now sulfur we are not getting yet. Or we are getting it, but we're not having it here yet. But we can change that. And after that we need to fix the purple stuff. Now sulfur, I know, is being made on the right hand side in my factory in the oil area. Now in the meantime, while I've been playing, I have taken this opportunity to create power armor for myself. In that power armor we now have belt immunity equipment, which means that belts no longer affect me. So I can stand... actually now it's working on me because the batteries are empty. That is the problem that we are having right now. Of course I also have an exoskeleton so I can run faster, but now I don't have the solar panels that I need to really hurry that along. So maybe while we're waiting, oh, we need steel plates. Do we have steel plates here somewhere? No. Anyway, let's ignore that for the moment. And let's have a look. So we need sulfur. Sulfur needs water and petroleum gas. Now this right now isn't being used for anything else except for creating sulfuric acid. So my line of thinking is we can simply put in a splitter here and we will bring this over to where we need it. Right? I guess we are going to go underground here because it's easier. Alright, I'm going to link this up. I will see you guys in a moment. Alright, well, this problem should now be solved. This wasn't terribly interesting because, well, all we did really is we rerouted the sulfur through the factory with a few underground belts here and there. Now, we need to keep on the lookout to see if this is actually producing enough, but I have a feeling we actually do because, let's have a look. Yeah, the petroleum gas is almost completely full. I don't think this is going to be a problem. Sulfuric acid is full, lubricant is full, none of these require attention for now. Anyway, with blue science now fixed, this is now producing once again, which means research should start up again soon. However, we still have the problem of purple science not working. Now the purple science is being made over here, and this recipe has also changed, I think. So we need rails, we need electric furnaces. Now the electric furnaces are being made, and now we need productivity modules instead of the red motor engines. This requires a bit more work because the electric engine units, I don't know what they're being used for otherwise. Let's have a look. We need the productivity modules. And we will find those here. Productivity modules. Electronic circuits, advanced circuits. So we need to make those. Yeah, this is number one. And then rails. Are we making rails anywhere? I wonder. We are. And pretty close by too, so that is convenient. Alright, so this is one of the things that we can now disable. This is no longer needed. Pretty sure these will be used for something else still. And indeed they are. This is not a problem. Alright, so we can get rid of all of these belts. I will have a lot of electric engine units in my pockets, but that is fine for now. We need to use this thing. Oh, our thing is full. Alright, so let's get rid of some of this stuff. We can get rid of a lot of this stuff. We don't need any of this. So we are going to wait for some robots to take this away. Meanwhile, more stuff is going to come in. Alright, so this we could reroute the rails. Right? All the robots are going to take away the engine blocks in my inventory, which we don't need. Rails are over here. Alright. So right now they're just being stacked. That's fine, but we need to switch this up a little bit. Like so. We are going to continue this underground, and we are going to connect this up. I will see you guys in a moment. Because this, again, should be pretty straightforward. This should not be terribly interesting. We're just going to follow along here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, that is one problem solved. We now need to make the productivity modules. Now, if I remember correctly, we are already combining these things somewhere. Some things are being destroyed. That is not a problem because these are on our perimeter. This is to be expected. Some turrets got destroyed, a robot got destroyed. These guys are just going to keep coming in. Now, we don't need to really worry about the ammo supply because we have laser turrets pretty much all along the line here. And even in these busier parts we have sometimes multiple lines of the laser turrets. So this, on the whole, should not really be a problem. Ooh, wrong button. Anyway, we could even combine the red and green computer chips right here, because I don't think we are making productivity modules yet. Now, all of these flashing icons are basically bricks that still need to be placed. The robots are very busy at work doing just that. But yeah, these are not being used for anything right now, and we can definitely use it for something else. So, let's see if we have a basic productivity thing here that we can use. Now, this is weirdly incomplete. I don't know why I made a blueprint of that, but that is messed up. Anyway, yeah, this will do nicely for the blue computers chip science stuff, I guess. We could do. Oh, this would be a nice place right there, actually. We could even do it like so. And we could fit two together if we really needed to. We don't really need to, but let's make sure that we are making it nonetheless. Now the robots will delete the stuff we don't need, like this dead grey trunk over here. The robots will remove it for us. That's not a problem. Oh, and this is something I just built as well, but clearly this is not enough. Because this is a problem where they destroyed one of my trains. Right? Look at that. These guys are not doing enough damage anymore. Have these guys evolved again or what? I don't know. But that is messed up. They destroyed a robo port. It is going to get replaced because the robots have access to this area, and already someone is coming in and doing just that. Boom. And even this is probably going to get replaced because it is in the range of this robo port right here. So it's just going to be a stepping block. It's not going to be that much of an issue. Anyway, we need to change this recipe to productivity modules. We're going to set it up for everything. There we go. And then we need red computer chips. And we can get that from right here, I would say. Oh, and that works out just perfectly too. Alright, so this is going to go over here. And for some reason that thing doesn't have access to power, even though it really should have. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. What is the direction this is going in? This is going to the left. Alright, so we can put in a splitter. Oh, wrong button. Right there. We will go underground. Of course, these belts need to be replaced, and that is going to happen through my robots there, I guess. And this is going to go underground right there, and this is going to go right there. Then we need to hook these up. Like so. And then that output is going to have to be distributed somewhere along here. Now this is going to be interesting. We need to change these things up a little bit to work out the way we need it to, because this belt needs to be somewhere else. Well, basically both of these belts need to be placed up a little bit to the north. Because what I want to do here is we want to have a belt that goes along here. And now we need, I guess this belt could continue along here, that is not a problem. But then the other belt needs to come along there. Alright. So, this is going to continue up like so. Actually from right there. This guy is going to go up here. Like so. Alright, so this guy is going to go... no, that is not correct. This guy is going to go here. Like that. Alright, so I can pick up this. I just need I just needed a moment to think here. It's a little bit complex sometimes. This is not really that complex, I guess, but still. It's a thing we need to I need to think about while thinking about all the other things that I need to do to make this factory work again post 0.17. It is not a given. Alright, so we are going to also drag this along here. Now we need to split it. So we're going to put a splitter right there. We're going to have an underground belt here. And right here, I guess. And now we need to go here to here. This will connect up. Alright, and then we need long-handed inserters. We should have these automated. So let's say I always want to have 50 of those in my inventory. For now I will craft some by hand. Because then what we need to do is we need to have these put into here. Now these are the main problems that I found in my factory. These might be fixed soon. Or these might be the end of the fixes I need to make, is what I'm trying to say. So these are now being made again. Purple and blue science are fixed, and now we can focus on the other thing that we were making, which was the yellow science packs, which was on the other side of the factory, so I will see you guys right there. Well, actually we have something else to fix first, and that is the iron ore supply problem, because we need more steel beams, we need more of everything before we can focus on the yellow science packs. Meanwhile though, follower robot count 4 has been researched and we can focus on something else. There's a few things left for us to research. Effect transmission, inserter capacity bonus, speed modules, and Covarex enrichment process. Now this requires a lot. I think we can focus on that for a little while. Anyway, yeah, we need to fix our iron ore supply problem. And I think what we need to do is, because this one is running out, we can add on to this supply right here. The way we can do that is by bringing in supplies by train. Now, the train supply system is getting a little bit busy over here, so what I want to try and do, I did fix the problem here over by the way, where this got blocked. I put in a different section where that goes up over here and then over into here. So these never really need to cross. And so far it hasn't been blocked again. Anyway, I also reinforced this a little bit in the meanwhile through the robot system. And that is a lot more effective. Holy shit. Anyway, what I'm thinking of doing is we are going to go down to iron ore 3 over here. Because this is completely full up. It is not being used as much as we could use it. And we are going to put in another train station. That train station is going to go up. And it is going to go up here. And then it is going to end up over here somewhere. And then it is going to go up and feed into this little system I've got over here, which is then going to, holy shit, go up along here, feed up into all of these smelters. And then we also need to make sure that we add on to all of these smelters as well. Actually, that is kind of happening here, I guess. A bit. In a really unfortunate roundabout way, in a logic that probably at one point this was logical, and it kind of is. It's kind of working, but not really well enough anymore. We need more iron ore coming in also from over here. This is now almost completely empty, and yeah, our iron ore supply is a mess. We might have to scrap it entirely at some point, but for now let us focus on putting in another train. Alright, so I'm going to run down. I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, while I set up part of the train station that I want to have, I still want to replace all of these blue things on this one side of the train tracks with green ones, which are stack inserters, which pick up, I think, around 12 or something. They fill this stuff up really fast, as you can tell. It is quite insane. They will be a lot faster once these chests are full, however. Anyway, I would like to use this train track that I've already laid, and for that I made sure that we have real chain signals on the one side that goes out of here, just to make sure that we can see whatever is coming in here. And these should block each other off. So this guy now cannot go over here, because a train is supposedly coming, and yes, indeed it is. Right. Once this train is past this point, this should turn green, or actually this turns green, and now this guy could go out. So we need to fix this somehow with another junction up ahead. So I'm going to run over, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, I'm at the place I would like to make my junction. So let's get myself some rails, and we are going to drag this out like so, I guess. Yeah. Well, not quite like that. Let's see. I want to kind of hug the walls like that. I think that will be nice. Anyway, now that we have this, we are going to need some real signals. We will have a real chain signal on the one side over here. We will have one over here, and we will need one over here as well. For that, we need a real normal real signals. We will place one over here, we will place one over there, and now that should free up the real chain signal on this side. And this creates a nice little junction that we should be able to use. Now, I am going to continue laying down tracks. I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, now let's continue laying down the last of these tracks. I went through the wall, and let's say I want to have my train tracks. And right about there. Right, so we can now put down a rail stop. We will call Boot Groundmaster. No. Iron ore input 4 is what we're going to call this. Thank you very much. Alright, now of course we need to have these as unloading stations. There we go. We need 16 iron chests, and then we are going to need more fast inserters. I'm going to finish setting this up. I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, well, I put in the train station, I put in the connection. Now we are missing one because we have 4 belts going up, and right now I've connected up to 3, but let's see how this goes, shall we? Right, so we need to connect up this system. So add station, iron ore 3A, 2. Iron ore input 4, is that correct? Yeah, okay, cool. And let's see. Iron ore 3A, that is until it has a full cargo. And he will go when he has an empty cargo. And then we will put it onto automatic. So here it goes. Let us take a look. This guy is now going. Hopefully this other train should now be blocked from going past this point right here. And if not, this guy should have stayed into his docking station. I guess it's going to take some time until we will fully know. Where are you going? Iron ore input 4. Ore inputs. Ah. This is the mistake that we have made. It is all connected up until one thing. So it doesn't really see this as a mistake. This is going to iron ore input 3A. This guy is going... This guy has 3. Okay, so... Let's see where this is going. This is going into the correct one, okay. Ah, man. Which one is it? This one. Add station iron ore input 4. Ore input 4 is the one we should see. Huh. Why isn't it showing up in the list? I wonder. I don't know what input 4. This is iron ore input 4. This is one is okay. So where are you going? This guy is going all the way back down now, yeah. Interesting. It's not accessible. Why is this not accessible? I wonder. Right, so this is a problem. Iron ore input 4 is the one it needs to go to. Alright, actually, it should show up now in this. It should actually be going now. It's a little bit strange. Things are becoming correct now, I would say. Yeah, so let's have a look. This guy is now what? Ah, needs a wait condition until empty cargo. Go back. I want you to empty your cargo because I really want to see what this is doing. Let's have a look. Ah, and here's another thing that we need to do. These things need to feed into themselves. Alright, so the same goes for this one. It needs to feed into itself. I guess we will add in a little underground system right there, so that this thing can feed into itself as well. So we have double belts everywhere. And after this, I think we've been playing for quite some time, but we have a lot of iron ore coming in. We have a small little... Ah, I see. Easily fixed. We should have a lot more iron ore coming in now. That looks really nice. A lot of things are being destroyed. Ah, that is... Oh, crap. It is actually going. Oh, come on, come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it. This is the problem that I've been trying to fix. It is not really working. This needs to be repaired. A lot. Yeah, look at that. That is some shit, man. The big spitter is still alive. We need more defenses around this area. I think we need to hook this up at some point and just create defenses everywhere. Anyway, I think that's it for this episode. So please leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more. And I will see you guys for whatever video I do next.